আরেকটা সিকিউরিটি রিলেটেড ল্যাব দেখি সিকিউরিটি প্রিন্সিপালস learn about the security triad and common security models and principles to access material start machines and answer questions you need to join this room. Security has become a buzzword. Every company wants to claim its product or service is secure, but is it? Before we start discussing the different security principles, it is vital to know the adversary against whom we are protecting our assets. Okay, are you trying to stop to toddler from accessing your laptop, or are you trying to protect a laptop that contains technical designs worth millions of dollars? Using the exact protection mechanisms against toddlers and industrial espionage actors would be ludicrous. Constantly knowing our adversary is a must so we can learn about their attacks and start implementing appropriate security controls. Okay. It is impossible to achieve perfect security. No solution is secure. Therefore, we try to improve our security posture to make it more difficult for our adversaries to gain access to. Objective of this room is to explain the security functions, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. The assurance that data and system behavior have not been tampered with. আচ্ছা যাওয়ার সময় কোনো যেন ইস্যু না হয় আচ্ছা প্রেজেন্ট এন্ড অপোজিট অফ দ্য সিকিউরিটি tried CI confidentiality integrity and availability. CI is a opposite of disclosure, alert nation and destruction debt. Disclosure and destruction and denial debt. Introduce the fundamental concepts of security models such as Bell LaPadula model. Explain security principles such as defense in depth, zero trust, and trust but verify. Introduce ISO IEC 1924849. Explain the difference between vulnerability, threat, and risks. Think how you would describe something as secure. Well, see, okay. Before we can describe something as secure, we need to consider better what makes up security. What you want to judge the security of a system, you need to think in terms of security right, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Confidentiality ensure so that only the indebted persons or recipients can access the data. Integrity aims to ensure that the data cannot be altered. Moreover, we can detect any alteration if it occurs. Availability aims to ensure that the system or device is available when needed. Okay, সুন্দর সুন্দর দিক দেওয়া আছে একটা আইডিয়া আছে আইডিটা বদলাই দিতেছে. Let's consider security triad in the case of placing an order for online shopping confidentiality. During online shopping, we expect your credit card number to be disclosed only to the entity that processes the payment. If you doubt that your credit card information would be disclosed to an untrusted party, you will most likely refrain from continuing with the transaction. Moreover, if a data breach results in a disclosure of personally identifiable information, including credit cards, the company will occur huge losses on multiple levels. Integrity. After filling out your order, if an intruder অনুপ্রবেশকারী can alter the shipping address you have submitted, the package will be sent to someone else. Without data integrity, you might assurance the data system behavior have not been tampered with. You might be very reluctant reluctant to place your order with this seller. To place your online order, you will either browse the store website or use its official app. If the service is unavailable, you wouldn't be able to browse the products or place an order. If you continue to face such technical issues, you might eventually give up and start looking for a difficult online store. Right, later. Alright. Let's consider the CA as a relation relates to patients, orders, and rating system. Consider according to various laws and modern countries, healthcare providers must ensure and maintain the confidentiality of medical records. Consequently, healthcare providers can be held legally accountable if they illegally disclose their patients' medical records. Acha. Integrity. If a patient record is accidentally maliciously alerted, it can lead to wrong treatment being administered, which in turn can lead to life-threatening situation. Hence, the system would be useless and potentially harmful without ensuring the integrity of medical records. আচ্ছা, মানে একজনেরটা আরেকজনের severity. When a patient visits a clinic to follow on their medical condition, the system must be available. An unavailable system would mean that the medical practitioner cannot access the patient's records and consequently would know if any current symptoms are related to the patient's medical history. This situation can make the medical diagnosis more challenging and error prone. The emphasis doesn't need to be the same on all three security functions. One example would be a university announcement. Although it is usually not confidential, the documentar's integrity is crucial. Beyond CIA, I don't, I didn't order that. Okay. Going on more step beyond shared security, right? We can think of authenticity. Authentic means not fraudulent or counterfeit. Authenticity is about ensuring that document file data is from the claimed source. Non-repudiation. Repudiate means refusing to recognize the validity of something. Non-repudiation ensures that the original source cannot deny that they are the source of a particular document file data. These characteristics is indispensable for various domains such as shopping, patient diagnosis, and banking. These two requirements are closely related. The need to tell authentic files or orders from fake ones is indispensable. Moreover, ensuring that the other party cannot deny being the source is vital for many systems to be unstable. In online shopping, depending on your business, you might tolerate attempting to deliver a t-shirt with cash on delivery and learn later that the recipient never placed such an order. However, no company can tolerate shipping 1,000 cards to discover that the order is fake. In the example of a shipping order, you want to confirm that the said customer indeed placed this order. That's authenticity. Moreover, you want to ensure they can't deny placing this order. That's non-repudiation. Acha. As a company, if you receive a shipment order of petrol cards, you need to ensure the authenticity of this order. Moreover, the source should not be able to deny placing such an order without authenticity and non-repudiation. The business cannot be conducted. Parkian Hexat. In 1899, Don Parker proposed the Parkian Hexat as set of 6 security elements. They are availability, utility, integrity, authenticity, confidentiality, possession. We have already covered 4 of the above 6 elements. Let's discuss the remaining 2 elements. Utility. Utility focuses on the Usefulness of the information. For instance, a user might unlock the description key, decryption key to access a laptop with encrypted storage. Although the user still has the laptop with its disks intact, they cannot access them. In other words, although still available, the information is in a form that is not useful, i.e., of utility. Possession. The security elements requires that we protect the information from unauthorized taking, copying, and controlling. For instance, an adversary might take a backup drive, meaning we lose possession of the information as long as they have the drive. Alternatively, the adversary might succeed in encrypting our data using ransomware. This also leads to the loss of possession of the data. Also, focus on usefulness of information. For instance, although users still use this content, they cannot access them. In other words, although still relevant, is not useful. अच्छा utility data. Possession. The security elements require that we protect the information from unauthorized taking, copying, and controlling. For instance, an anniversary might take a backup drive, meaning we lose possession of the information as long as they have the drive. The compression of drive to the now the alternatively the adversary might succeed in encrypting our data using ransomware. This also leads to the loss of possession of the data. Acha. Click the view site and answer the 5 questions. What is the flag? Answer the 5 questions. Question the actor. What is the flag that you obtained at the end? Click on view set and answer the 5 questions. What is the flag that you obtained and the end? In security principle, choose options for safeguarding information and ensure continuity in system security. Continue. Question answer. Two companies are negotiating a certain agreement. However, they want to keep the details of the agreement secret. Which security pillar? যেহেতু সিক্রেট লাগবে আমার এটা confidentiality. Well, as the troops got deployed, the leader stressed that they should not communicate their location to anyone while the mission was ongoing. Which security? মানে হচ্ছে availability. As the troops the leader stressed that they should not communicate their location to anyone while the mission was ongoing. যে লোকেশন পাঠাবো ওই লোকেশন চাইবো না কি ইন্টিগ্রিটি না ইন্টিগ্রিটি হবে ওখানে মিস্ট্রিট আবার নিয়ে গেছে মিস্ট না keep aiming, keep trying. Two, one would is stressing that the internet over its Wi-Fi network must be accessible at the hours in a day, 7 days a week. With security immunity. At a police checkpoint, the police officer suspected that the vehicle registration papers were fake. Which security function does the officer think it lacking? Fake. Integrity. Two companies are negotiating a certain agreement, however, they want to keep the details of the agreement secret. Confidentiality. Two companies are negotiating. One hotel is stretching the oh, you want to cash on a check and the bank teller made you wait for 5 minutes. They अरे 3 days to commercial. They want to keep the details of the agreement secret. Hooray. Also, you want to cash check and the bank is the check issuer. Police checkpoint regulation paper were fake. Troops deployed. Leader of the state should not action take two companies negotiating agreement secret. Hotel ओरे ओरे भाई 5টা কোশ্চেন 1 মিনিটের মধ্যে দিতে হবে যাক